Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, the enigma of Findhorn. Roll tape. For the mysterious Findhorn Garden of Scotland. But first, the trivia question of the day for you. Let me extricate it here from its paper prison. The question: after Great Britain, which is the largest island of Europe? Now the prize, the only prize, one pat on the back that you'll have to administer to yourself if and only if you get the question correct. And please, please, don't call us. We don't have any operators to take your calls. And if we did, we still could not afford prizes. I'll take a sip of water and be back momentarily with the correct answer. Okay, time is up. Again, which is the largest island of Europe after Great Britain? The answer, Iceland, which is considered part of Europe. Now, let me show you a map here indicating where Findhorn is. It's in northeastern Scotland. It is adjacent to the North Sea and near what's called the Moray Firth. Back in 1962, Peter Caddy, and that's C-A-D-D-Y for those of you taking notes, his wife Eileen, and a good family friend, Dorothy McLean, decided to travel to Findhorn. Why? Because Peter had lost his job as a hotel manager, and he heard that the cost of living up in Findhorn, which is rather desolate, was less than in Edinburgh. So they traveled by trailer to what's called a caravan park in Scotland, what we call a trailer park. And again, he was having trouble making ends meet, couldn't find a job. So he decided to try to grow some fruits and vegetables to save money. But the sandy soil of Findhorn simply was not conducive to vegetable growth. So he asked his friend Dorothy McLean if she could help out on a spiritual level. Actually, all three of them had been students of spiritualism. Caddy himself was a Rosicrucian, and Dorothy was a Sufi. So she started to meditate and go into trances, and claimed that she made contact with plant divas. Specifically, the first one she contacted was the diva of the pea plant, which told her how and where to plant the seeds so that peas would grow in this terrible soil. And amazingly, Peter followed the advice, and the peas started to grow. And over time, she contacted other divas who told her they were willing to cooperate because this was an experiment to find out if plants and humans could coexist. Over the next year, 65 different varieties of vegetables were growing in the Findhorn soil, and 21 fruits, 42 herbs, and assorted flowers such as roses and orchids, which require tender treatment. Now, botanists analyzed the area and said this was totally inconceivable, that none of these plants should be growing in that rotten soil. But they were. And by the 70s, word had spread throughout Scotland, throughout Europe, around the world, and an actual commune was built up around Findhorn, a New Age commune of over 200 individuals. Now, ultimately, Peter and Eileen separated. Peter traveled to America and founded a commune up in Northern California, and I believe he has recently passed away. But Findhorn in Scotland is still flourishing. And the question is, how is this possible? If you don't believe that these plant spirits, these divas helped out, then how can you account for this marvelous Garden of Eden in freezing northeast Scotland? It's a genuine mystery from beyond the other dominion for your consideration. Yes, Findhorn, now until next time, may the power of the cosmos and of the plant divas be with you. Yes, yes, yes.